My name is Tom Corbin. This is my wife, Susie Corbin.
You look so serious.
And I've been an artist in Kansas City for since 1986 full-time. So a long, long time.
What do I do?
Yeah.
I'm an artist lover. That's what I am. I also volunteered at the Kemper Museum for decades and was a docent there, and I taught school. I've had a variety of jobs, but now I am retired and I get to have fun playing with art and doing some things for Tom.
Susie at one time was my marketing department.
Yes, the whole department.
Yes. Been married for 30 years, and we started collecting very early on. Mm-hmm. It helped that I was an artist, so I had artist friends. Again, in 1986, where I met Janet Simpson, the director, and
when I had a corporate job and I would travel every week somewhere, you would take our baby down to the Artist Coalition for meetings, and everybody would kind of pass the child along and take care of her while y'all had the meetings. And so we kind of grew up, our daughter actually grew up with the Artist Coalition.
I think most of our art purchases for quite a while were from the auction, and it's interesting how the auction has evolved over the years. Early on, they treated it like more of a formal auction, so it wasn't quite as raucous as it eventually became. And then they went from having more of a Sotheby's style more to a cattle auction type of format, and which was a blast.
It was a blast. Those guys are great. We have friends every year. When's the auction? When's the auction? Are you going to the auction? And we take friends to the auction. It's kind of one of those things every year. It's always on the calendar. We love living with the art that we've gotten from the auction and getting to know the artists. I'd like to meet the artists if we don't know them already. After we buy a piece, I'd love to go try to find the artists if they're there to meet the artist. And it's meaningful to us.
Okay, this year the auction, as you might realize, is going to be virtual. It will not happen. We won't be there in person to bid on things. But at the same time, I think it will give you the opportunity to get even more information on a piece.
You know, it's such a fun atmosphere with all the people, but I'd like to know about the artists. I'd like to hear the story about the artists and where they've been collected, where they went to school, and something about the artist. And this will give me a really good opportunity to be able to hear about the artists and know more about them. And I think the virtual will be great for us because we'll be able to talk about pieces out loud and be able to say whatever we want to say out loud.
And just think you can, keep your bathrobe on and your fuzzy slippers.
Right.
And have your bottle of wine right next to you. It'll be the best.
You'll be this
Maybe they won't go back to a live auction. I don't know. In person, I don't know.
We'll find out.
We'll see. And we will see you at the auction.
Cheers.